Hi, this is Nitin from Tech Caesar. I recorded this video to discuss the quota feature which SFCC has. So, SFCC is on a shared environment where multiple clients are using a same environment, and so that's why everybody is using this environment thoughtfully and not using resources more than expected. So that's why Salesforce Commerce Cloud has put some restrictions around to control that, and that is what called the quota. And the quota is divided into two parts. One is the API quota, another one is the object quota. So API quota is like that how basically when you are using certain functions, those functions will have a limitation. So let's quickly see a quick look here. So for an example here, uh, basket product line item quantity will not be the more than 1,000. So you cannot have more than 1,000 quantity in the product line item. You cannot add more than 1,000 quantity for a given product, or the basket lifetime will be this one. So so that's how, or if you'll see the create customer feature. So create customer feature basically maximum number of customer record which can be created in one page is two. So it's in the same thread. You cannot create more than two customers. So that's how they have put these restrictions so that you can build your code or logic considering this. Another group is object quota. uh, so let's say catalog. So, and you cannot have basically rules per category. You cannot have more than five categorization rules. Or let's see it here. Catalog object will be the number of catalogs. You cannot have more than 200 catalogs in a given instance. uh, so or you cannot have more than 1,000 variants in the master product. So if you will try to, if you're more than that, then you need to think that you want to split your master product so that it cannot have more than 1,000 variants, right? So that's how this whole uh, quota is grouped. One is the API level where you're calling a function, and that function has some restriction. And another one is the object. That object storage has some limitation. So you need to be aware about that. uh, Now the thing is that one more thing, that some restrictions are enforced and some are not. If it is enforced, it means that if you will pass that limit, that thread will be killed and a warning will be generated into the log file. So, and customer might see an error because of that. Or if it is not enforced, it means that SFCC will not take any action, but it will record the error or warning into the log file. But it will not kill any thread. It will not stop any operation or something. But in future, they may make it enforced. So we need to keep an eye on the non-enforced quota exceptions as well. And if there is any, we should plan as a technical debt to fix it at one point of time before it is becoming mandatory. So you may take a full look on the Salesforce page, and if you will go into the sandbox. So under the administration operation in the quota status, you will see your quota status, that how your instance is performing. So this is grouped for the object quota as we discussed, and and this is for the API. Uh, Once you will, let's say, once you will click on this one, it will show you detail that it is enforced. Yes, and out of 200, we are using four. So we cannot have more than 200, and we are using at this time four. And let's say you will click on this one, it is again enforced. We can have 500 customer groups, and we are using only eight. So that's how you will know that how it is looking like. If there will be any exception, you will see the red mark here, and clicking on that will show you that information, that what is how much you have crossed, and then you can take a look that why it is happening. So for example, in the checkout, these are non-enforced quota while this one is enforced. So that's how it is the working. You can also put your email address or your group of the email addresses, and you can make it enable. That way, whenever any quota will be any enforced or non-enforced quota will be reached to the limit or will cross the limit, uh, that group will get an email so that they can come on this environment and take a look that why it is happening. So it's a pretty important thing, because we should be aware that what restrictions we have around what, and so that whenever we are designing our customization or integration, we are designing around this quota, so that otherwise what will happen if you'll ignore it, once we'll go in production, in the real environment, we will see these quota exceptions, and customer may face the issues, or see the errors. So thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day. Bye.